death toll has been mounting. At least 47 people have now, including children, have been confirmed dead in the landslides that hit Kerala's hilly Wayanad district. Hundreds of people are suspected to be trapped. The Kerala State Disaster Management Authority has deployed 225 members of the Fire Force and National Disaster Response Force teams, the NDRF teams, to the affected areas, with an additional NDRF team on its way to Wayanad. Mundakai, Churalmala, Atalmala and Nulpura are among the areas affected and cut off by the landslides. District authorities are drawing up plans to airlift people from the Mundakai area. According to officials, many people were feared washed away in the Chaliyar River flowing to the Nilambar region in Malappuram as the landslide struck the hilly areas near Mepadi early in the morning. Officials added that multiple landslides have been reported in the Mundakai and Churalmala villages under the Mepadi Panchayat in Wayanad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured the Kerala government of all possible assistance from the centre following landslides in parts of Wayanad. Prime Minister Modi wrote in a post on social media, "Distressed by the landslides in parts of Wayanad, rescue ops are currently underway to assist all those affected." The Prime Minister announces ex gratia of 2 lakh or over $2,000 for the kin of each deceased in the landslides. Leader of the opposition and former Lok Sabha MP from Wayanad, Rahul Gandhi, said that he will speak to union ministers to request all possible assistance for Wayanad. According to district authorities, several families have been moved to the various camps or homes of their relatives in the wake of their landslides. Many areas have been cut off. NDRF personnel are trying to reach those places. Meanwhile, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said in a Facebook post that 2 Air Force helicopters will depart for Wayanad from Sulur shortly to take part in the search and rescue operations.
We cannot share a lot of information right now. Rescue operations are underway and the army has also been deployed for the rescue operations.
According to a meteorological report from the Indian Meteorological Department, the IMD, Kerala's central and northern regions might receive scattered heavy rain today. 8 districts are on yellow alert due to localized significant rainfall. Other districts might experience light to moderate rainfall. Alright, to get the latest on this, we're again joined by our correspondent Siddharth MP, who's joining us on the phone line. Siddharth, all our fears, they're only coming true at the moment. Earlier in the day when we discussed the death toll, and we knew it's going to be mounting because we're yet to know the extent of the damage which has been caused. As of now, the figure stands at 47 and it's only been increasing. Earlier, last time we spoke, the figure was 6. It's 47 now. And there is a yellow alert in several districts. There is more rain expected. Give us a sense of how difficult the search and rescue operation is going to be.
See, the search and rescue, when we last spoke, at least 250 people were involved. That is the personnel from different agencies, be it the NDRF or the SDRF or state police and so on. 250 people were involved when we last spoke. But then now, or anytime soon by the afternoon, there might be more than 500 people, personnel deployed as part of the search and rescue. The major concerns here is that the landslide has meant that a lot of places remain totally cut off. So the only means to, sort of go to those places and conduct a recce and a search and rescue is by air. So this is something we'll have to wait and understand from the Air Force as to when they'll be able to reach those areas, because we're given to understand that the Air Force has deployed both the Mi-17 heavy class helicopters and of course the medium class helicopters known as the ALH or the advanced light helicopters. All of them have been deployed from Sulur in Tamil Nadu. So Sulur is actually at the Kerala-Tamil Nadu border, so to speak. It's at the border district of Coimbatore. So from there it would take a couple of hours for them to reach Kannur, and from there from the airport there or from whatever points that they have, temporary landing grounds that they have, they'll have to operate and then reach the right locations and then offer the aerial support for this large effort. Shivan, let's also keep in mind that a lot of people have been washed away. A lot of them are appear to be stuck under the debris and all the sort of rocks and boulders that are generated by this massive landslide that took place. In fact, many landslides that took place in the wee hours today. This is what complicates search and rescue. And typically a search and rescue like this is not one where, you can just do it with men. You need machinery, you need earth movers, you need large-scale machinery to move some fallen buildings perhaps, to move some of the boulders. So getting that machinery also to such locations is a huge challenge.
That's exactly...
Because the narrow road route through the guard section there,
that's exactly,
that is also, landslide prone, Shivan.
Yes, that's exactly, Siddharth, what I wanted to, ask you next, because when you say the areas are cut off, and we can make out from these visuals, these are devastating visuals. We can make out from the debris which is clogged in different, in roads, it's all over. You can't even see the roads in most of these places. Water is just flowing in. What will be the way, apart from airlifting, that one can even reach these cut off places? You'll have to take in heavy machinery. That will also have to be airlifted and then airlifted back. How difficult it is?
More than 15 or 20 people, even in the best case scenario. So under such complicated rescue operations, even airlift is a very tough operation to carry out, because you can only airlift those that you are sure that survivors and are at a rooftop or somewhere, because airlifting someone who's not conscious is again doubly tough. So this is something that needs to be done with a lot of meticulous planning. And at the same time, it's also down to the Indian Army teams that go there, the engineering specialist teams, to sort of put up temporary bridges or temporary land links to help people cross the river, a bridge or something temporary.
Siddharth, your voice is breaking up. We will need to try and reconnect with you, because of course there are a lot of more updates that we would need from time to time, and of course we are tracking this closely right here at Beyond World is One. That was Siddharth MP, our correspondent, getting us the latest. This is going to be a very difficult search and rescue operation, but of course all resources are being directed towards Wayanad, and the entire country is focusing on getting all those who are trapped out to safety at the earliest.